interviews before. I feel like I'm at high right now because it's been so long. It's been a year and a half of just not being able to fight. Had to get double elbow surgery, then the pandemic hit, then the fight fell through, and now we're here. But you know what? It was all meant to be. Everything happened for a reason, and we finished in, as my coach said it, classy fashion.
So what was that time like? How were you able to stay motivated?
Hey, it's as an instructor, look, I teach at my gym in Bayside, Queens, Tiger Showman's Bayside, Queens, and what we teach is never give up, right? And we all hit adversities, we all hit certain points in life, like I knock on wood because look, mine could have been worse, but it was like my adversity in front of me, and I just got up, kept coming, kept showing up, kept training, and I knew my time will come when I came back, and I came back at the right division.
And were you worried this fight week that maybe something would happen? I mean, with all that luck and all that, or bad luck, I guess. Were you worried, or was there a feeling of this is happening, this is real?
Not at all. Going into this, I was just in a whole different mindset, and I was just focused. I'm like, let's get this. Let's come back strong.
Now, with the performance, was there anything about your opponent that surprised you?
Look, we the coaches studied him a lot. We watched tape on him every Friday, and then we would just work the same thing over and over. Literally for like 8 months, did the same thing, and he's crafty, he's dangerous. I was told to be patient. I heard him a couple times, and I heard him in the first round, and I didn't rush in because I know that he's gonna catch you one of those things that'll surprise you, and the shot you don't see is the one that knocks you out. So I just stayed calm, collected, and then heard him a couple times, heard him to the body, and then when I hit him again with the left hand, hit him a couple more times until the ref stepped in.
Now, you mentioned that you kept training, you were probably improving, I'm assuming. Do you feel like if you had taken this fight before all of this stuff happened, before COVID, before the surgery, would you have had the same outcome, or do you feel like you needed that time to improve?
You know what? I look at it and I don't think it would have been the same outcome because it gave me a lot of time to not just sharpen my tools physically, but a lot mentally. You get to really sit back. You get to really observe. You get to really it's like most people say step out of the box. I was just like I took like a 100-mile hike just to see what was going on and what could I do better. How can I improve? And just really focus on a lot of the mental aspect of it. And then when we made the choice, like, all right, we're going to bantamweight, we're going to do this right, we're going to come back strong, everything was in place. Everything happened the way it should have happened.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Julio.
What's up?
Good. What's up, man? Congratulations. Was there any ring rust in the octagon tonight?
I didn't feel any. Look, I'm constantly training. I'm constantly in the mode. Every day for me, it's a fight. I mean, look, it's a fight just to get out of bed for most people. So every day we choose to win those small battles, and knowing that I had this fight in front of me, and knowing that of what it had, the adversity that I had, trying to get to this fight, I wasn't gonna let anything stop me. So I was just in the zone.
Do you think the stoppage was a little bit early, or do you think it was just?
You know what? People can say it's early. People can say it's late. The ref stepped in. I just did my job. I just punched until either they stopped it or if he would dropped, I just kept going. I did my job.
Sure did. Talk about the drop to bantamweight because, I mean, you started your career in bantamweight and you had a lot of fights at bantamweight, and then you went up to featherweight. I guess, how was the cut?
You know what? The cut was super smooth. Super smooth. I was a little nervous at it because I hadn't done it in a while, but it went great. Super smooth. And 135.5 on the dot. They read that number. I'm like, I'll leave business.
Was there a specific reason why you decided to fight at featherweight in the UFC?
Yeah, usually when I was competing in the regional circuits, I think, I even blame myself for this. I wasn't as structured with the weight cut as I was now. And look, through years, it's like you learn. And my past weight cuts in the regional circuit were a little where it didn't go that well. And, I think they caused me to perform. There was details that I was missing during my weight cut, and I blame myself. I messed it up. So then I moved to featherweight because I didn't want to cut weight, and I held my own in featherweight. Look, I mean, I lost 2 split decisions. That's it. But then I'm like, I got to go back to the weight class that I'm supposed to be in because you clearly see it. You know, I had to fight a 6'1" guy. Even the guy that was shorter than me was still bigger than me. That's how crazy. I'm like, it's wild. So everyone's a lot bigger than me. I feel like, you know, I just had to go to the natural weight class that I should have been in a very long time, from the very beginning.
And finally, for me, you know, is there anybody that you want next?
Nobody in mind. Whoever I'm deserving of next, that's who I'm going to get. I'm just focused on healing this thing up, getting back to training, get back on the horse. I want to stay active this year. I know, like, a lot of the cards are full, so hopefully, you know, September, October, there's rumors of November coming back to New York, so, but if that doesn't happen, you know, at least 2 more fights this year. I want to stay active.
Do you want on that? Do you want on that New York card?
Hell yeah, I'm from New York.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. That's it. Nobody?
Congrats on the win, Julio.
Thanks, man.
You had to be patient to get back in there, obviously, but I saw a little bit more patience from you tonight.
Yeah.
Is that true? My look that you put the punches together, fought off your jab, didn't go crazy, really.
Yeah, I had to be patient because he's crafty and he'll hit you when you don't expect it. So if I was to just rush in, he would have caught me with, I think he hit me with a couple of check hooks. Not sure, I don't remember. Probably. But, you know, he's crafty like that. He's setting traps because he's long. So the moment I just rush in, that's where I'm going to get caught. So I had to be patient. Hurt him a couple times. Second round, hurt him again. And then just went in there for the finish.
And walk me through that finish, please, because a lot of guys can just throw, but you were, you know, scientific with the approach.
Yeah, look, that's exactly what me and the coaches work. You know, those guys sitting right there, Team Tiger Showman's baby. We came up with a plan and just be strategic, mix it up with them. You know, I started with the hands, threw some low kicks, threw some front kicks. I was gonna go in for takedowns, but he was a little based out, and I'm like, let me not. Like, I wasn't feeling it there, but then I just kept going. Kicks, hands, and then when I saw the opening, hit him with a 1-3-2, boom, and then just kept hitting him, and the ref stepped in.
Congrats on the win. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. All right. Guys, have a great day.